Actually, whatever we give a prompt to AI or ChatGPT or any image creator, AI generator, whatever you are saying, whatever the prompt you are giving, that's the only brain they have, and they have some data. They know because people.
Hi Shraddha, good morning.
Hi, Vitalik. Good morning.
So, how have you been?
I'm great. How?
Nice. I'm excited for today's podcast because it's been long since we did our last podcast and now we are back. So, super excited.
Right. Same here. So when we have started, then it was approx 1 year we have completed. Now we have completed 1 year, 6 months. So it's kind of learning, growing, getting new clients, getting new team. So all great.
Yes, absolutely. It's fun working nowadays. We are engaged, we're 24/7 continuously on something or the other, and it's been great journey.
Right. Lots of learning.
Yeah. So today's podcast, let's talk about content marketing and how content marketing is shaping towards the future and its benefits, also some tips and tricks if you can share, and a few questions I have. So let's get
Sure. Let's start.
yeah. So storytelling in content marketing is huge, but how do you make it authentic?
Yes, so that is a very important point when it comes to human touch, because AI cannot replace few things, and storytelling and the common sense is something from that thing, because human have some experience, and they incorporate all learning and experience in their work, their content and everything.
Absolutely. And what's one unconventional way in content marketing that will boost visibility?
Yes, so content, people say that content we cannot track. It doesn't happen like that. I mean, if we wrote a blog, if we are writing guest posting, if we are doing some kind of social media marketing, then definitely there are analytics. So blog analytics we can check by the Google analytics, and then LinkedIn or any kind of social media have their own tool and techniques where they can check all data. So yeah, so that is something we can check, and then depending on the impression, depending on the how many people are landing and what is the keyword ranking and so on, so accordingly the data driven strategy is the best strategy when it comes to content marketing. And people think it's not measurable. I'll rather say it's measurable in terms of, whenever you do something, and then what is the three things you are expecting from that. That is, then can be awareness, that can be output, that can be some kind of leads, and then how we can track that. So definitely it is very important, tracking the data.
Absolutely. So this is really good information, I think, and also interactive content. So do you think it's just a buzzword?
No, actually, when it comes to user generated content, interactive content, so it's a kind of, whenever I'm posting something, and then 20 reposts or 100 whatever things are happening, likes and shares, then definitely people are getting a reach of that particular post. And now it's very important, as your first question is storytelling. If you are telling a story that is a personal to you, and then particularly you are just displaying all things whatever you have experienced, or what is a myth or anything, so people are tend to connect with the content, and they just share in their network. User generated content and reshare and interactive thing is a great.
Oh, that is also great. So now coming to repurposing of content, like many people think that repurposing content can harm the visibility. Is that the real thing?
No, actually, repurpose is a very smart work to do. When we write a web page, we just need to get that content on ChatGPT or any tool, similar tool, and then we will be able to create 5 other things. For example, social media post, maybe email marketing, blogs, some personalized messages and all other things, some newsletter, everything can be repurposed by that particular one piece, and it is very smart thing to do. And then always I believe that, when it comes to AI, we should not like work as a scratch or something. So whenever it comes to AI, we have the ready-made template and we want to improvise that, and that is the only thing which is very important and which is very crucial in terms of AI. People think that AI will be negative or will there will be no job after AI. Doesn't happen like that. Whatever job you do, if it's not repetitive and you use your brain, which you human has emotional EQ, the experience and everything, then it is something no AI can replace human mind ever. So basically that is a weightage advantage what you have. So scratch or basic thing can be done by AI, and apart from that thing you have your expertise, human touch and EQ, and is equals to great content. So it's a friend, it's not an enemy.
So it's both ways. I think it is, it is also helpful in some way, and it is also giving us the opportunity to save our time in terms of, writing huge content like blogs or very informative, getting data quick.
Correct. Yes, for sure.
Do you think that visual content is effective as it used to be?
Yes, we are a human. We are here from billion and millions of years now, but our brain are opt for all visual things because we always remember images more than a word or voice or anything. So images is something are great. Have particular like images have recall value a lot. After so many years, also you can remember by this some images. Child.
Absolutely. I think I resonate with this one too much. With the example you have given, it sounds so familiar when it actually happens.
Correct.
What role does empathy play in content creation?
Right. Google earlier, have some kind of algorithm where the quantity or how many blogs you are writing, that is more important than what exactly quality is. Now why I'm talking about qualities, quality have the value addition thing, whatever you are talking about for that particular topic, and the human intent and the emotional EQ also, and how you can connect with your audience. So there is a EAT policy also which Google talks about every time, and that all thing comes whenever we want to generate a great content, then it should have the human touch, storytelling, and this thing.
Social proof. What is that in today's content marketing?
Right. So social proof or personal branding is the thing now. I when I started digital marketing journey last 13-14 years ago, there was no such kind of personal branding. There was a top 50 people in India we know. Now we have like 5,000, 50,000 people in one domain and more than that. And how it works, like I personally get 10 to 12 leads in a month from the LinkedIn and just from the email.
Yes.
So that is a great achievement in terms of people know me. Whenever I go on some event like Pune Founders Group or somewhere, then many people say that I have seen on LinkedIn. I have seen your post on LinkedIn. So that is something is very important. Second, whenever we talk about any kind of client closing or prospect, whenever we talk about, then they have an idea that we talk about this thing, and then they have already made their mind 80%.
Yes.
That this is the person I want to work with. And now if someone have that credibility, then they can generate a better revenue for their business, they can build a better relationship also. So for this is very important that, because there can be crores of digital marketing agency, but why people buy from anyone or any cloth or any mobile? This is something brand, that is something personal relationship, that is something they trust you, they think that you are the expert on your field, that's why they opt for the services or products. So for sure that is very important more than ever now. And I will urge everyone to have their personal branding, whosoever want to have create a great business, and then whosoever have the want to make their business 10x, then definitely personal branding is the something you should concentrate on. So that is just a request and a recommendation. Thank you.
Absolutely, that was a really good suggestion which you have given to the businesses today. So, user content. How do you write content that matches it?
Right. So human have experience, and in different industries we have different experience in fintech, healthcare industry. And when I am writing a content for suppose healthcare industry or fintech domain, then now I will have lots of prior information about that industry and what exactly that product or that client are serving or solving that problem to the customer. And I have a context of industry, and I have a problem of that client or prospect, and by merging that with my experience I'll write a content that will surely matches with the user intent, or that will be surely matches with the expertise what we are providing, and they are they came for that reading that content piece, so that should be matched.
That's really nice. What's one underrated content marketing strategy that you swear by?
So I think guerrilla marketing is something is very important. I mean, very few understand, and it's very budget friendly. And when I say guerrilla marketing is something, there's one idea, small idea, and now people have have seen that idea, and then they are resharing. We are generating user content on that particular theme, so that works very well.
Oh, that's really nice. I mean, I think many people must be hearing that for the first time, right?
Right. So, guerrilla marketing, if we'll explain more, then whenever you have limited budget, or with the limited budget you have some idea about that particular thing, and you are creating hundreds of video, or 100 people are recreating or sharing all that.
Yes.
So last year Diwali, Shah Rukh Khan have collaborated with one company, and in that the AI thing he was talking about, and he was saying hi Suresh, hi Ramesh, hi, and then now his lip sync is there because of with that particular AI. It was happening like that. So we cannot hire, or such influencer many people cannot hire, but they can just any kind of kirana dukan can also come and use Shah Rukh pic with his name.
Oh, wow.
So that is done. That is kind of guerrilla marketing has done.
Oh, this is really amazing to know. I mean, so many people would love to do that
Right.
for their business.
Right.
So, what's the 80-20 rule in content marketing, and how do you apply it?
Right. So, that is a Pareto principle we all know, and it applies everywhere in digital marketing, in content marketing, or in life. So, as you said, so 80% if you apply on content and the quality of content, whatever you are writing and producing, and 20% promotional. Because if you have the sense on that, like content mein dum hai na, people will reshare that. So, so 80% should be value addition, and 20% can be promotional, and the user will take care of. User generated content or virality will take care of that. So I've read one book where they talk about how to go viral, and the whole after 40-50 pages what they talk about, just create consistent content on something that people connect, and you don't know which post will go viral. If you will go with the viral, how we can make that post viral, it will never happen. But if you will have intention to add a value, if you have the intention to create something that your audience connects, then definitely that will go viral after some kind of iteration and many videos. So yeah, that is very good learning from that book.
Wow.
Ashish Chopra, that writer.
Oh, nice. Great that you remember the authors. If you had one tip for someone starting with content marketing, what would it be? I mean, newcomers, freshers, so many people are doing content marketing now.
Right.
So, what is that one tip which you would like to give them?
So every website have the theme, every blog should write on that particular theme, and now we need to focus on that one thing. So that one thing, main thing is to keep the main thing main thing. So that is very important, because people whenever want to write something, they want to add 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and usually what we need to start with, that talk about two things or one thing, and that should be focused, and everything should be surround to that. Why I'm saying this, when it comes to SEO also, so semantic keywords work. Semantic keyword is something that you can take a.1, a.2, a.3 or something like that also will work with the same thing. So that is very important.
So, do you think that marketers should first analyze and know the intent of their writing, so that whatever piece of content they are writing can be incorporated in terms of many aspects, but it is value added. Value added.
Right, for sure. So, whenever they will analyze what is happening in the market and which kind of post are working, which kind of blog or web page are working. So, whenever we get, or whenever newcomer get any assignment, then first of all, the exact keyword, whatever they want to rank, what the topic they want to talk about, they should search on the Google search engine. And now, what all blogs or website are coming in top 5 or top 10, need to research that, and what is the best thing out of that 10 things, because that is also working. So we should not reinvent the wheel then how we need to write. We just need to take inspiration from that 10 thing, apply all positive thing in your content, and you are good to go. No more analysis required because that is it, tried and tested method, because that is a ranking on Google. So that is very important.
That is a really good tip. I think many of the content writers who started afresh can use this technique.
Right.
So now I think talking about AI in the same content marketing. So what do you think that what kind of AI strategies have worked for content writing in the recent years?
Yeah, so when it comes to AI can always give you base research, base content, or before, like 5 years or 6 years ago, when I was writing a blog, then I need to research half a day, full day, in terms of what is the topic, which kind of blogs are ranking, and so on. Now I just need to put few links, few data, few my intention, what I am writing, and I have fair idea, like 50-60% idea I have what I want to deliver in terms of that content. So it is a best for base information. When it comes to human, then definitely you need to add some experience, you need to add human intent, we need to add human emotion and experience also. That is something, at least till now it's not there in AI. We cannot predict future, but yeah, that is something, is a human touch, and EQ is very important.
Do you truly think that AI can replace human creativity?
No. Actually, whatever we give a prompt to AI or ChatGPT or any image creator, AI generator, whatever you are saying, whatever the prompt you are giving, that's the only brain they have, and they have some data. They know, because people are searching there. They have all kind of data they have. But the imagination, that can is something that cannot be replaced so far. So
Absolutely. I think here, as you said earlier, the EQ quotient really plays an important role.
right, human have the experience, right? When we were kid, or maybe we were on college, and then we were having some kind of first job, when we drove a first time car, anything, any kind of experience, that is a excitement, sad, happiness. This no way, human emotion are there in AI so far.
Absolutely.
So apart from that, to incorporate that all information or EQ in content is the thing. I mean, AI cannot replace that.
Yeah, that's very well put. Also, what role does AI play in content distribution?
So that is very important, and we cannot beat that. I mean, human brain cannot beat the content distribution in terms of tools, because we can, send hundreds of messages, thousands of mails, or social media. Whenever we start posting one by one by one, it takes off like hours. But for AI, it's 5-minute work. So if you want some work that is repetitive, it can be automated. Thinking, the inspiration, some kind of experience, EQ, imagination, that cannot be replaced.
So Shraddha, are AI powered content tools efficient for SEO optimization?
Yes, so any kind of tool when it comes to SEO or content marketing or paid ads, programmatic SEO, for
Yes.
example, tool works wonder. I mean, whenever you have the data, so if I take example of Ahref, so it has like last 6 months whosoever are trying to rank on that keywords, which kind of kind of keywords they are ranking or trying to rank for. Google Ads, all keywords from there they have built, and what kind of result they are getting. Everything can be backtracked by Ahref, just for giving an example. So now that is very important, because when we have the data, then we can analyze that thing properly, and then we can come on the conclusion, yeah, this is the 5 keywords, this is the 2 topics we want to talk about, and the outcome will be maybe awareness, maybe lead generation or ranking. Anything can happen, but the data is very important here, and in content marketing data plays a crucial role. Before generating a content, by during the generating the stats and everything, and after what is the delivery and how we have distributed that content. So whole process 3 points should be aligned so that content can be work well.
Correct. Yeah. So do you think that because of many people using AI, they think that content creation is very easy on go?
So this is the myth. Actually, I had a personal experience on that. So some clients said, yeah, it takes like 10 minutes to create a blog and it will be ranked, or maybe we can generate. And it's almost last 4 months, he couldn't create one blog so far.
Yeah.
So the point is not that he couldn't. He has hired us because we are doing that thing from the past. And I agree that is very easy now. I mean, the 50-60% are there, thing can be done by the AI, ChatGPT or similar tool. But it cannot have that, I will not put anything and it will work. It will not happen. In SEO, there will be duplicacy problem, canonicalization problem will be there. So it cannot happen that nothing will happen if I'll just post every day one blog with all AI tool. It will be drastic negative thing, I can say, in terms of your SEO or content marketing strategy. We cannot, or anyone cannot do that.
So I mean, it will affect all the aspects which they are working on currently.
So if they think it's easy, so it is easier than earlier for sure. But anything can be done within 5 minutes? No, it cannot. You have to research, you put your brain 30, 40, 20%, whatever it demands, you have to give and add your expertise, then only it will work.
So can AI improve email marketing campaigns in content marketing?
Yes. So predictive analysis, it usually does. What it happens. So like I have shared 50 email in the last 3 years. Which email have worked for us? Which email got us a better lead or click, or maybe spam or block someone have done us. So basically all data will be there on the tool, and now based on that particular analysis and which kind of content have worked, they deliver a result which kind of content we are supposed to write now. So yes, it matters, and it is something that can be analyzed with the data.
That's really nice answer. How does AI measure ROI in content marketing more accurately?
So ROI is all about data, and we cannot beat any kind of AI in terms of data analysis or any tool, right? So there will be lots of data in terms of which kind of content work, which kind of blog worked or web page worked, email worked, and now after analyzing that particular data, AI will have a better edge, because whatever you are putting, that is the data they have, AI has. But in the past, thousands and millions of people already done that, and that data is also with AI. So no one can beat that data analysis or predictive analysis or any kind of tool and techniques. That is something automated thing, and that can be done by AI for sure, for like quick and authentic way.
Do you think that AI can cover the entire digital marketing aspect in one go for any client who is just started with the business?
There are some tools I am seeing in the market. People are trying to get it done, but frankly, if I am, customer, and if I know that this is something I need to do, then AI can help. But if I am thinking that I have certain budget, I want to generate a lead for my business, what can I do? I mean, I should do like Google ads, I should do LinkedIn ads, SEO, paid ads, or maybe organic content. That is something is very difficult for AI. It will list 15 things or 100 things also. Like this 100 things you need to do, but after that your budget, like, so we need to select like 3 to 5 or 10 things that you need to do depending on the budget, and once that is done we can go ahead about that. So yeah.
What do you think that how important is content marketing for any business that has just newly begun? Because people can opt for SEO because they want to showcase their business in the upfront. But content marketing is something that I think is neglected from a quite long time for people.
Correct.
They think that content is just about social media.
Right.
So how will you burst that myth for them?
So I am seeing lots of founders. They have a great product. I mean, they have created great deliverable. They are solving the problem, and they think that it's okay. No, so our product has a great features, and people will buy. It doesn't work like that. People should know about you, personal branding. People should know about your product, what you are doing. So this all things should be covered, and then only it will be delivered.
So the content will help in covering all the story about their product right from the beginning till the end.
Correct.
That's when it will be helpful for them.
Alright, and then they need to build a story, like why they have created that thing, which kind of problem they are solving, what is the inspiration of doing that particular thing. So that all things should be covered in their story, so that people can connect to get to know about their business, and then they can buy. So to answer your question in detail, in terms of whenever anyone start initially, or they usually think that is something monetary thing, or we don't have a budget on, or and so on. So I understand that, because we have also started like 1.5 years ago, and we are a startup. So I understand that thing. But the problem is that if you are trying to solve 10 problems, what I am recommending is try to solve 2 problems, and apart from that 2 problems, just pause that particular 8 problem, and now concentrate on marketing and talking to people and getting a feedback, iteration in your product. So this all things should go hand in hand. What people does many times I have seen is, let's start and do 10 things in a one product. After that we will go, and if it is flop, then it's a kind of year wasted or 2 years wasted. So that is a budget problem what they face. I understand that, but there is another way to deal with that particular problem.
Yes. So Shraddha, let's come to an end with this podcast. It was really amazing sharing insights, and knowing so many. I learned a few new terms today.
You are a content marketing manager here at DCDNA. You are doing great. So yeah.
Thank you.
We learn.
But learning is always a process, and constantly I am glad to be learning from you. It's really amazing. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you for whatever you do in content and everything with DCDNA.
Absolutely, my pleasure.